Hello and welcome to episode 64 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood. So, yeah, we got called back here to speak with General Aldin. So, let's see what he wants to talk to us about.
Apologies for the wait. People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
As a Dark Knight, I fear I would actually choose. But as anything else, I would pick this one.
Hear, hear. There is no more fitting sentence for the perpetrators of such a massacre, and that is but one of their crimes. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me. I bear a share of the blame for Ilberd's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did. Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Ul'dah and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Father...
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
Alright, here we go. That took longer than I intended. But at least you know where I stand. Now that's settled. Arenwald, what news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta has arrived at the main gates. And I don't mean Devira. These are Foliana, the ones that summoned the Primal. They insist they be allowed to attend the council. Lys is trying to reason with them, but she may need help. Huh. An invitation was extended to all of the native beast tribes, but we assumed Qualiana would refuse it out of hand. We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Joffrey, you deal with you have dealt with these Qualiana before. I'll have you at my side. Alright. Let's see what's going on over here. Joffrey, Rabban, gods, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss. But we did not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all who call Jirabania home. If this is truly your wish, you will become us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that it will be. You have my word it will all be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to a compromise. And we will have people standing guard. Aye. Let them keep their swords. Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. Why do I have a feeling we've welcomed a viper into the midst? Alright, let's learn that one and let's open this one. Oh, that was too early. There we go. That's a good sword. That. Oh! It's a samurai blade. Yeah, I will keep that as it is. This Qualiana Elder's intentions seem at odds with all we know of her tribe. What think you, Geoffrey? Mayhap even Thrall. Then Thrall cannot be trusted. Aye. It is said that once a creature has fallen under the sway of a primal, there is no salvation. And I strongly doubt Qualiana have suddenly broken free of Lakesham's will. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the science? I'll round up our comrades and send them to Alamegan quarter. You can go ahead if you like, Geoffrey. My thanks. I will see you in the palace. Alright, so yeah, let's see if our fears are grounded in anything. Or there you are. Alright, Geoffrey, I brought reinforcements. Yeah, you have. Arnold told me of the arrival of our expected guests, and I agree that it would be prudent to call upon Justrola and Frankfurt as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I totally agree with you. I'm not familiar with the Qualiana's tribe myself, but Alice's report suggests that they shunned contact with other races. despised it, in fact, even compared to the Ananta. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expects a response to our invitation, much less an envoy. And I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, it would seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Stola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Alden inside then. Joffrey, do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. Alright. This is a rare entrance. Working looked like the like apart from the blockades, it looked like a heading entrance. Oh, all right. Oh. You're with the Sciencer? General Alden left orders that you were to be escorted inside. If you'll follow me.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Expertly done. Lise has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game, and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kaliana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi! Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Oh boy.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Huh. Well, that got them moving.
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
No, you don't!
The Kaliana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvold to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Ah, whatever she's about, she'd best make it quick. Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
Alright. How do we fight her without leaving our lives wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. I think like that we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light on our side. We can do this. Alright. Isn't that right, Joffrey? Alright. Proceed.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Come on. Oh no! God damn it. Alright, let's make this a bit easier this time.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity. I shall free you from your hate!
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
There we go. There we go. I'm not sure what's going on here now. Oh. Oh.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Here it comes!
Darkness holds no solace.
There we go.
We did it! We beat her!
What is this?
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Seven hells. It's her, the Butcher.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
All right. Well fought, Joffrey, Orenwald. That was a near thing. I will stand against Qualiana. would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... It's my fault. My stupid mistake. Nay, lass. We were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in the future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldiers who first spoke up in favor of the Qualiana keeping their weapons springs to mind. A primal's servant is betrayed by his aura. If you meant to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thank you, Stola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fodola turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnarfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fodola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fodola grew up, if you say in the world in which Fodola grew up is partly to blame for what he became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic. But I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in my face, if that's what it takes. It is a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphinaud. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted, Joffrey. You and Silence are to stand down. Get some rest. You earned it. Right.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave. Forget something?
Huh.
Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Nanamo.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Alright, well, this episode became a bit longer than I expected, but, well, I hope you all enjoyed it, and, yeah, if you did, why don't you hit the like button? And if you're new here, first of all, welcome, and, yeah, if you enjoy my content, why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.